Hey, what's up, y'all? Oh, man. It's a beautiful day. I am on break and I'm taking my afternoon stroll, my walk, and I'm just basking. I'm just in awe of God and how He continues to move through me, move in me, and, just be a present help in me. I was talking to a good friend of mine yesterday for a long time, for about 3 hours. It's a good talk when you on the phone for 3 hours. But we were talking about the goodness of God and how good He actually is, y'all. Like, what really stood out to us both in the conversation was we were talking about how God will give you exceedingly and above all that you can even think and ask. And when I mentioned that scripture, like, we both was just like stuck and pondering on the fact of anything that we can think. Like, okay, it's one thing for you to do beyond what we can ask, but it's another thing where it's beyond what we can even fathom or think for ourselves. That is a love and a knowing, like, on a whole nother level, like on a whole deeper level. Like, for someone to know me better than I know myself. That's what I mean when I say, y'all, He knows us better than we know ourselves. And for Him to just be able to deliver and provide beyond what we can even think to ask for, is like, who wouldn't want to serve a God like that? Who wouldn't want to serve a God like that? Who wouldn't want a father like that? And I get tripped up on being obedient. I really do. I get tripped up on being obedient because, like, I still think my way is best sometimes. I still think that I know what's best for me because it may seem best. And I was writing that in my journal yesterday, like how I wanted to go to this trip in September, and I feel God is telling me no. Like, and I'm just like, this is how I know I'm changing, because regardless of how I feel, I'm like, God, that mean I can't go. Like, I really can't go. So I'm just dealing with that. I'm grieving over that. I'm grieving over the fact of that, I can't have my way. And I think that's important to make a note of, that it's okay to grieve in the process of, allowing God to be Lord over your life, because that just means you're doing something right. That means you're actually allowing Him to be Lord over your life. Like, it wouldn't be, I'm not to say that it wouldn't be right if you wasn't grieving, but that means that you're actually allowing His will to take the place of your will. So I'm just allowing myself to grieve, the hard things that it is to let go of. Like, it's one thing to let go of the things that are easy. I gotta keep checking my time, y'all, because I'm only on break for a few minutes. It's easy to let go of the things it doesn't grieve us to let go of the things that we can easily let go of. Those things are, I'm gonna do one more lap. those things are easy to let go of. But the things that aren't so easy to let go of, the things that we want to do, and here's the thing. I'm like, well, God, I'm not going to be sinning. Like, I'm not going to be sinning. Like, why are you telling me no? Like, I'm laughing now, but I'm hurt, y'all. I'm deeply hurt because I want to go on this trip. I think I deserve it. Like, I'm not even these are the thoughts and the things that are going through my mind. I think I deserve it. I think I work hard. I think, oftentimes we trick ourselves into disobeying God, because we logically can make sense of it in our head. But God is telling me, y'all, and I'm making this video, as my witness too, that this is for my protection. And we got to get to a point and a place and a maturity in our mind where it's like, this comes with time. This comes with, trial and error, that we can actually trust God's will over our own, to say, you know what, it may be actually best if I don't know why. I don't understand why I can't. It feels like punishment, but you know what? I know my father. I know my dad. And that's literally what I had to tell, what I keep telling myself. And I keep telling myself that he knows what's up ahead. So I also have to trust that what he knows up ahead is for my good. Like, it's not for my punishment. I have to continuously tell myself, like, God works all things together for my good. So I can't, continuously to just say I want different, say I want him to be Lord, and say I want, a different outcome, different results, and then not actually put him in the place and not give him the role, the responsibilities, the honor, the respect, the acknowledgement, the reverence, that he deserves. And as I was journaling about this yesterday, I'm like, but God, I'm laying it out, y'all. I'm like, God, this, like I said, I'm not sinning. This is like, I work hard, and it just seemed right. And when I wrote that, the Spirit laid on me Proverbs 14:12. I didn't know it was Proverbs 14:12 at the time. I just remembered that there are ways that seem right to a man, but ultimately leads in death. And that hit me on another level. That affirmed and confirmed with what the Spirit was telling me. Like, he knows what's up ahead. He knows what lies ahead. He knows the end from the beginning. He knows where he's taking me. He knows, me, and he knows he wants the best for me. So I keep telling myself that. So I did a thing yesterday, y'all. I'm being obedient, and I'm not going to say that's the first time I was obedient, but it stood out to me so much so because my heart wasn't ready for the obedient. My heart wasn't ready for the yes. And what I mean by my heart wasn't ready for the obedience, my heart wasn't ready for the yeses, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel like a yes. Like I didn't feel like giving God a yes. But I gave God my yes anyway, just trusting the fact that he is who he says he is, and he'll deliver the way he said he'll deliver. So, hi. I just wanted to share that with y'all. I hope y'all having a good and blessed day. Getting after these goals, y'all. Hopefully that message was to encourage somebody to be obedient to give God the yes without the emotion, without waiting for the feeling of wanting to be obedient, because the feeling ain't there, y'all. The feeling is not going to be there. But God will turn it. He'll turn it. I'm trusting that He'll turn the heart. He'll turn my heart. He already has. You're fine. So I hope y'all having a good and blessed day. I'll talk to y'all soon.